Tell yourself you can't. Tell yourself not today. Say you're not able. You can't afford it. You're too hot. You're too cold, and no one else wants to. I mean, why does it always have to be you? You don't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I mean, they're going to say no. Or they're going to say yes. Or they won't say anything, and you'll fail. You'll fail, and they'll laugh, and you'll die. You'll die right there. So just give yourself any reason to avoid or evade. Let's just cite every drawback, cop out. Tell yourself anything, and I mean anything, to help you believe you should do nothing, and say it loud enough for me to hear you. So I can call you a liar to your face. So that I can grab you by your neck, pull you from the muck and mire of your self-pity just to wash you with the waters of what I believe, because I believe you should end. I think you should die. I feel your life should cease, so that you could live the life you held on back order. Like the shoe actually fit. You're not allergic to the light. You just don't want it on you. And I don't get it, because that's all I ever see come out of you when your arms aren't folded. Let's acknowledge that you even have arms. Quit complaining that you don't have the strength, because if that was the truth, you wouldn't hold on to things like you do. You are not a prisoner. You are a warden in a one-person jail. And what's worse, you're a workaholic. Wreak havoc on your hopelessness. Subtract it from the whole of you. Believe a little less in your doubts. You can't say that this is pointless if you don't pick your head up and look where it's pointing you. Scream, I love you, in a crowd loud enough for just you to hear it, and just revel in all of that nervous happiness. I believe that's called glowing. You're everything you wish you were. You just don't wish to realize it. Pass on the plates of outside opinion unless you can be fed without suffering from the indigestion of indecision. Turn why didn't I into why didn't I sooner? Change I don't know from question to statement, and quit whining unless you're trying to make somebody laugh, thereby making yourself a superhero. Accept your own friend request and quit fighting with yourself unless you're just sparring for when you need to get it on with anyone. And I mean anyone trying to knock you down. I ain't saying look for a fight. I'm saying don't run from it. Pretending it's not there doesn't mean it plays along. File a restraining order on your self-restraint and be the devil under all those little demons of yours. Just because you created them don't mean they get an easy ride today. And quit reading all your little motivational posters, because we know you are not listening. You're probably not even paying attention to the poem. It's called life. And it happens. And you better act like you want it, but it is not yours. It's a path. It's going to twist and it's going to turn. And yes, you will go where it goes. But I heard if you walk it just right, you get to rest while those not as far along as you ask you for the directions. And should you reach the very end, there's only everything waiting for you with the honor of a memory. I mean, you're so much more than your misery, but it's not up to me to be you. I'm just happy I know you. I will always be there. Behind you, beside you, above you, with all of those who love you, waiting for you to erupt from your thick husk. I mean, cut through the callus of your conditioning and call whatever crawls out your character. Finally accept the truth that you won't hear as you adhere to your little cherished fears, that we are amazing. That we are made of his and each other's love, that we are both fearfully and wonderfully made, that we are made of stronger things.